Yeah, I'm glad. I did too. We're in good company. Great Sunday morning. Beautiful Mother's Day to all of you. If you're mothers, happy Mother's Day to you. If you are men in the mother's role, happy Mother's Day to you. And to everybody that is celebrating their mothers or whoever the mother is in their life, congratulations, cheers, love, all the best of everything to all of you. Kelly Chiasson here, Landed for Success. I'm the host and author lead, and I'm so excited to be coming here on every day's a special day, little extra on Mother's Day today, to introduce you to another one of our phenomenal authors, Miss Judit Schönwald. Judit, great morning to you, lovely. How are you?
I'm good. I think people are getting, fed up to see me every day on Facebook
There's no
Live.
way. There is. Put it in the comments. We're not sick of you. You can't get sick of Judit. I have had the pleasure of getting to know Judit since 2019, and there's no way I'll put money on it. I'll never get sick of you, Judit. Never, ever, ever. Okay, this is so fun. So to all of you, if you've been engaged with the different interviews and spotlights that have been taking place here at Landed for Success, it's because you are in the know on what's coming up on Tuesday. For those of you, if this is a news flash for you, well, surprise, we have something big and exciting going on. Landed for Success we are launching our first book, Untold Stories, on Tuesday, May 11th. We're kicking off our international virtual book launch event at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we just are inviting all of you and to come and join us and listen to our authors, not give everything away because you want to get your own book, but talk about aspects of their stories, why they chose to share. And it's just fun. It's really, really fun. These are great events. Our Judit, her fellow co-authors, they're beautiful people. 18 authors, 18 stories. And that is 18 inspirations to be lifted up and inspired by. So Judit, I'm so excited. So you are, how does it feel? I mean, you are a published author right now.
Wow.
How's that feel?
Weird. Like, me? Like, who am I? It's like.
Oh, who are you? You are amazing. To those of you, Judit, she's beautiful inside and out. And you can't, I mean, you'll listen to her today and you'll come and join us on Tuesday. You'll hear from her again and again and again. And she's a phenomenal, she's a mother. She is an entrepreneur. She is a businesswoman. She is a wife. She is a daughter. She is a teacher. She is a coach. She is a mentor. She is an artist. As you can see in her background, it's one of her many brilliant pieces of artwork that she creates from her heart and her passion. She really just advocates and really stands up with a serious presence in her life for just bringing the best out in people. And how can she advocate for what that looks like in the different areas that she participates and collaborates in. You're phenomenal, Judit, and you're doing amazing things I don't know. And so I could go on and on and on, but it's true. And so I'm really, really excited that all of you have the pleasure of getting to know her and get a glimpse into who she is in today's spotlight. So Judit, you're like, oh, wait, I'm a published author. That's crazy. Why for you? We've talked about it, and it's like this, it'll never get old because it's something that just continues to need to be talked about. But the importance of sharing our experiences and the importance of, having, not just talking about them, but having them in a printed version, like in a book, in a physical thing that other people can pick up and read, whether it's is in your hands or it's an ebook.
Yeah.
Why is that for you after all these years, the strengths that you have from the experiences that you have grown through, why is that so important for you to, okay, now's the time to get it into a book?
Well, first of all, thank you for the introduction.
Oh, you're so welcome.
It sounds, I look like much better in the introduction than I am in life, but thank you
That's
so
not
much.
true. Don't let her tell you that.
Anyway, and on another note, the number 18 is a very, very strong number. So I'm not sure, whoever is listening, maybe some of you know that the number 18 in the Hebrew letters means life, because each Hebrew letter has a numerical value, and 18 is actually translates into life. So I find it very, how should I say, interesting that we chose 18 authors, not 20, not 25, not 30, not 10, not 15, but 18. So I don't know, subconsciously we are projecting life, and this is about life stories, and I just wanted to make it a little bit more mystical than it sounds.
It's beautiful.
And that's the forward to that. So why is it important? For me, I'm still old-fashioned. I like printed books. I still.
Me too. Like I want to like feel it, smell it.
I have my phone, my tablet, and I do read them, especially on the plane. But I still, my favorite is the real deal, the real printed book, because it lasts. It's there. It's gonna be there unless it's recycled in the landfill for maybe hundreds of years. Who knows? And just imagine that this relic will be in a museum in 100 years from now, and people will come and say, what the heck is that? It's like, what did they do with this? It's like, oh, you turn a page, like, what is that? And they're going to read their stories 100, 200 years from now, and they will recognize and realize that, you know what, even despite the technological advances, and probably by then we will be on Mars and, in other solar systems, maybe.
Moon.
A moon for sure, or other planets, or Io or Europa. Who knows where we're going to end up in a 200-year span? But the stories are eternal because it's about humanity. It doesn't matter. The problems we will face, the struggles we will face, I think it has been the same since the dawn of time, and it remains the same in 1,000 years. Of course, it's going to be a little bit different. It's a little bit different struggles, but at the end of the day, this is our humanity, and this is what love is going to be. Love, heartache will be heartache, betrayal remains betrayal. These are basic building blocks. And by the way, that thing is called building blocks of humanity. That's why these stories are, so to speak, eternal. The other eternal story is the Bible, but I'm not going to get into that. So it's a collection of our humanity and how we deal with it. And the beautiful part of this, by the way, that the 18 authors, are coming from like a gazillion different backgrounds and ethnicities, and you name it. This is truly, truly an international endeavor. And that's why Landed for Success is such a special group. Yeah. Because I think on our Facebook page, we are like 14,000 and
we are over we're 16,000 plus.
Okay, so we grew at 2,000 since I last. That's amazing. And because of technology, which we sometimes really despise, I like technology personally. We could bring, truly, this world became a global village because we can bring everybody together in a virtual platform and give a chance to voice who you are and share your amazing experiences and curveballs that life threw you, or the triumphs that you achieved. No matter how small you think it is, it will touch someone. Out of 8 billion people on this planet, I'm pretty sure there will be one person
who's going to be moved by the story. Yeah.
And this is the thing. in my culture, in the Jewish tradition, we also say that if you save one person, you save the entire world. And it's very true. If you just influenced one person, you don't know what domino effect you are going to have. You just initiated a sequence, unbeknown to you, that could change the world. You will never know what your story can do to a person, inspire them, become, I don't know, scientists, and they discover the cure for cancer. Who knows? Who knows? So don't ever underestimate the power of words. And with Samantha yesterday, we talked about the power of words in a negative way, but it can do a positive effect as well. Your words, the encouragement, the constructive criticism, as Samantha would say, the redirection.
Yes.
I think those are very important things, and we have the power within ourselves to use those words and use those words wisely. Especially today on Mother's Day, people, treat your moms as you would treat every day, by the way. It should be.
Not the one day of the year.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
a big shout out, if I may, I'd like to shout out to the stepmoms of the world who were
Yes.
stepping in to become mother figures to some incredible hardships or some tragedies or whatnot in life. You are just as valuable as birth mothers, the adoptive mothers and parents. You are doing an amazing job out there to give the chance, a fighting chance for a person who, for whatever reason, could not be with their biological parents. Kudos to you. Kudos to the grandmas and the great grandmas. Yes. who are, I miss mine very, very much. I was blessed to know them for most of my life. But if you have your grandmothers and great grandmothers around, please cherish them not every minute, every tiny millisecond, because they are a fountain of knowledge and wealth of knowledge and experiences. And I mean, they are treasure troves of stories that you should be recording. Record your
Yes.
grandparents and great grandparents' stories, because that's history right there. A world that is going to be gone very, very soon as we know it. So shout out to the grandmas and great grandmas. We love you all. And if you still have them, count your blessings, people, because that's very special. So that's for the Mother Day segment of this interview.
But it's including everybody, right? There's aunts that step in as mothers,
right?
There's siblings that step in as mothers. There's
I don't think that the mother is just one definition. Okay, I gave birth to you, I'm the mother. That's one aspect of motherhood. There are so many other aspects of motherhood. And sometimes it's a collective of women who are stepping up as moms. Like in my case, my mom and my grandmother and my great grandmother, they were my influences in my life, and they collectively raised me, or tried at least.
One of my distant cousins, and she was my best friend, she's my maid of honor, she was raised by her mom and grandma, and
exactly, so
those were her parents.
And and for the dads, by the way, you are not forgotten. Absolutely not. You're gonna have your day anyways, but there should be a concerted effort on anybody who is in raising children. It shouldn't be about mom, dad. It should be about the unit and whoever is involved in that endeavor. And Kelly knows very well what kind of endeavor that is. By the way, I have no idea how you do it. Seriously, no clue. I mean, just to share that, Kelly Chiasson, I mean, she is an engine that never stops. I don't know if she sleeps ever. Maybe she's a cyborg. I don't know. But
I'm a robot.
I have no idea how she does that. She has 4 kids, and they are in an age, well, whoa, watch out, people. And a husband who is an eternal child anyway. because husbands are eternal children, and we love them. And I think you have dogs, don't you?
We actually we have 9 pets.
Oh, so she has a zoo. Okay, people.
Yeah, we have a zoo.
Do you have a rabbit?
Oh, I wish we had. Eric and I had a rabbit. No, we have 2 dogs, 6 birds, and a fish.
Oh, the fish is in danger.
No, the fish is so good. Well, he was. I've brought fish. We have brought a lot of fish back to health. I'm like a fish vet.
If you have Chiasson, the fish rescue.
Yeah, I could do it. Not if it's saltwater fish, then your fish is going to continue to die. But if you have a non-saltwater fish,
it's in freshwater. Okay.
Message me. Yeah. Oh my God.
The fish whisperer.
And we've had lizards. Yeah.
Oh, I love lizards. I love lizards. They are the coolest things, by the way.
They really are.
And the top of everything else, they eat everything, like cockroaches and mosquitoes and all those critters that shouldn't be around. Love them, love them, love them.
I do too. Yeah, we had bearded dragons. They're very cool.
They are cool. They are mini dinosaurs, basically. So they are really cool.
Yeah, they're so fun, and they just sit on your shoulder. So
these are awesome. Yeah. I love them. I really love lizards.
Well, so, I love your story.
Oh, you read it?
And I have not read it. I have not read any of the stories. Actually, I just lied. The only story I have read in its entirety is my husband's, but that's because before he submitted it to our editor, our amazing editor, Lindsay Fisher.
Yes, kudos to her. Yes.
Yeah, right. He did. He's like, hey, you want to hear it? And I was like, yeah. So I got to read
my husband hasn't seen my story. Ever.
Yeah, but so
how come you're not? I said, nope, not until it's in.
Do you remember? You know when you said you like to have the physical book?
Yeah.
The only knowledge I have of your story is when we've hopped on and talked about it.
Oh, okay. So
and that is it. I like to hold the book in my hand and I want to read it. Yeah, I don't unless I'm asked to review it, like to proofread it, like go through.
Yeah.
But I'm like a really slow reader, so I am not the person to ask to do that. That's it. But I'm like, no. Even in the last book, they're like, oh, did you read it? No, I didn't read it. I'm gonna wait till I have it in print. I want to be surprised.
And it's not just that. I mean, Sammy said yesterday she hasn't read my story at all. So because she saved that for last when the book comes out. That is so sweet, though. I mean, it's really sweet. Nobody has read my story because I kept it under wraps, like Fort Knox, basically. So it's like no. The only person who actually read it is Lindsay because she has had to edit it. So she was the only one.
What do you think the response is going to be from your closest family and friends?
I have no idea. Honestly, I don't know because as I said yesterday, this is a piece of history. It's a moment in time that for many, they have just learned it from textbooks. So I'm that ancient. It's going to be interesting to see. I don't know. I honestly don't know. The overall message is about freedom. And it's my recollection of a time in history. And we'll see. I mean, hey, it's not going to be a Pulitzer Prize winning thing, but hey, you never know.
You have no idea. And so for everyone watching, Judit, will you please share the ages of your kids? They're in their 20s, maybe.
Late teens, early 20s, yes.
So what do they think of you becoming a published author? Or have they expressed anything?
No, I think they distantly watch that their mother is going crazy. Like, it's like, oh, my mom is writing now. Oh, my mom is painting. Oh, she's actually my youngest one, he's sweet. He really supports me in this artistic kind of endeavor. All my children are artistic, by the way, especially my boys. one of them are musicians, and the other one is actually a visual artist. Both of them, both of my boys are pretty much like that. My daughter is definitely loves arts, and I think my daughter is a great writer, but she would deny that. And she writes to herself basically, and from time to time her brilliance comes out, and I tell her, why are you keeping it to yourself only? That's not nice. She's amazing. And so all of my children have this artistic inclination, let's just say that. So but they look at me like, Mom, you haven't grown up. I said no, and I don't intend to. So it's like
what an amazing example. I mean, really, it's one thing to talk about and tell other people, especially your children, hey, this is a great thing to do, and then just do it. But like, you're not doing it, and your kids see you in how what you do with your legal background, what you do with your teaching, what you do with your art, what you do with your non-for-profit, what you do. I mean, that, and now an author. Like, it's anything is possible. It's like one of my favorite messages that gets put out in the world is individuals like yourself, when you're actually just living as the best example for, you can do anything and you can do everything. Like, if the passion is there, you can do it.
I think if the old saying, where there is a way,
where there's a will,
there's a way. It might take you decades, but you're gonna get there. So it's true. For me, especially in Europe, there is this ageism going on. Once you hit a certain age, and it's getting lower and lower. Once you're in your mid-30s, you're already like old. I said, what the heck? And you come here in North America, and the whole perception is like totally there, 180. Okay. There's no, in that sense, there's no ageism here. There is in the workplace, but there's no ageism in the sense that, you know what? You can pick up a freaking paintbrush and start your artistic career at age of 50, which I did. And nobody will look at you that you're nuts. Well, some will. Well, okay. But what I'm saying?
We're not talking about those ones.
I don't care. That's another thing. I don't care. I really don't. I do what I do because I love to do it, and it gives me a real outlet and satisfaction. I don't claim to be a world-class artist. I really don't. Although I love my pieces, and some people like my pieces, so it's like there is a growing trend there. I mean, whatever. But it's very interesting to see the cultural differences from North America to Europe, especially middle-aged people like me in their 50s, that, you know what, you can go back to school. You can have your degree at the age of 50. I went back to law school, got my law degree at 50. So 50 is a great year for me. It's like a lot of things have happened that year. That's for me.
Awesome.
And yes, it was difficult. And it doesn't even have to be you get a law degree to become a lawyer. Not at all. This was a challenge for me. I challenged myself that, can I do this? And I did. And I'm telling you, it was hard. It was difficult. It was, for me, who was really used to, breezing through university and whatever, this was really difficult. Don't forget, 27 years or more, I wasn't in the educational system. So you get back to it. Whew. So again, shout out to those people who are deciding to finish what they left off because life came into their experiences. Those who finished high school at age of 50 or even older. I had classmates in law school, they were in their 60s and 70s. Okay. And I said, that's amazing. And it's just, he said, we just wanted to prove to ourselves that we can do it. On the other hand, when I was teaching, I'm assisting now. I'm not per se teaching at this semester, but I'm just helping. But in my previous classes, I had people in their 60s, no joke, that they decided we want to do this program, this college program. And they did it. And I encouraged them from the get-go. I said, this is the very fact that you guys are here and dedicated to this is victory. This it doesn't matter what you do with it or don't do with it. This is amazing. And the best part is when you get that message from students that you haven't talked to them, it's like, we did it. We did our licensing exam. We passed it. We are on our way. And thank you so much, because without you, it wouldn't have happened. This is it. This is why you do what you do.
Serious. So my grandfather, my dad's dad, my dad is the oldest of 7, and all 7 kids were already born. My grandfather, in his early 30s, decided, I want to become a doctor. I want to be a physician. And he talked with my grandmother. He'd always wanted to do it. And she was like, well, why don't you just do it, Rusty? And so he did. And it was like, that was a big deal, right? I mean, you've got 7 kids and you're like, I'm gonna go to medical school.
I'm off to school for the next 20. So
right. And he was, and he did. And there are so many write-ups on my grandfather and just the kind of person that he was, but it was like, people weren't doing that then.
No, back now, no.
But he did.
That explains a lot about you then. Okay, I got it now. Okay.
It runs in the family, Judit.
It runs in the family. Because Kelly Chiasson is the person who never gives up people. It just never. It doesn't. It's like, I don't know how you do it. Honestly, and no clue.
You're so lovely. It's the same way. Like, how does anybody? You get to know people, and you're like, oh, how are you?
I have several of those. Can I shout out to my 2 other favorite people other than
Please,
Samantha?
I wish you would. By the way, Samantha's on. Samantha, Gordon's on, and he just told you that 50 is the new 30s, Judit.
Yep, I'm living it, so that's pretty good.
Yes, give your shout outs. Absolutely.
So one of them is my very dear friend is Rania Walker, who we went to university with. So I've known her for actually most of my life. She is the best PR person in the land. Her front door PR, that's her creation. And wow, if anybody needs something like that, she's the one. And she's amazing woman. Happy Mother's Day, Rania. You're doing, I don't know how she's doing what she's doing, no clue, but she does with dedication and some amazing poise. And the other one is my very own Wonder Woman, who is my neighbor, Merav Richter, who is an author 10 times over, a speaker, and truly, truly a Wonder Woman. And her initiatives for autism is absolutely fantastic. And shout out to you, Meravi. You are an amazing mother, and I could go on. And shout out to my own mom, whose story is worth to be written, but she's not interested. So you know what? I just realized that I am surrounded by absolutely amazing women. Like, this is insane.
And that explains a lot, right?
Like, it's seriously insane. I mean, each and every one of these women I know, including Sam and you and Tammy, where are you, Tammy?
I tagged her.
And Gabby and the rest of them. It's, oh my God. I mean, the stories and these women just like bulldoze through it. It's like a big snowplow, basically. It's like
there's no, you and I both are, Samantha, we keep mentioning things you say, but like Samantha, no living in the rearview mirror. So yeah, you just gotta bulldoze ahead, just get it done. Do what you want to do and figure out a way to do what you love doing.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And even if it looks at the moment for many that it's just impossible, when you are in that, and I've been there, in that space that I barely have $5 to get on the bus and go somewhere, and you're in a desperate situation. It does pass. As much as you think that it doesn't, it does. And reach out. You never know who can help you. Who can help you in your circle? It's not a weakness to reach out for help. Absolutely not. Even, you know what? Even if someone just says, I totally understand you. You're okay. That's all it needs. Nothing just monetary or just do this or do that. Just actually listen. That could mean, wow, the whole world, essentially. So if you're struggling out there, and especially in this pandemic, don't even get me started on that one. Just know that you are really not alone. Reach out in wherever you can. Even, I don't know, just try to reach out, try to stay above the water for a little while longer when you can get onto dry land, and then you rebuild your life, because you can, and you will.
Yes.
Many of us have done it, been there when everything
That's
seemed to be lost, and just,
but that's it. The seem to be lost. It goes, that piece of hope. Erica Aguilar, one of your fellow co-authors, she talks a lot about that. And, for a long time, her whole family's in Peru, and how important hope is. But really, hope is so important. I mean, Samantha talks about it. We have all talked about it, how important it is to, when you're in the thick of it, it's very, very difficult to see a light at the end of the tunnel, but there is one there. And I think that's why, to your point, Judith, when we started out today, when you were reflecting on the 18 different stories, that people get to read each one, and will be able to pull something from at least one of the stories, if not multiple, maybe even all of them, to resonate with them in some way or another themselves.
That's right. So that's why it's important to get it out, read it, and maybe just realize, wow, that story is very similar to mine. So, hey, I am not that unique in that. And this is how I'm going to get out of it. Right? So I think this is my wisdom for today, for Mother's Day. And I wish you a very happy one. And I hope they're going to...
Oh, I wish you a very happy Mother's Day. Back across the miles. Lovely.
Yes, like a queen, and the Dairy Queen.
Yes. For those of you, our launch event, our international virtual launch event of Untold Stories here for Land for Success, is happening Tuesday in 3 days, May 11th, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The link for our book launch event is in the post. It's also in the comments. So you definitely want to come out. And to all of you, Judit Schönwald fans and friendly and peers and colleagues, however you're connected to this fantastic woman, we are just really wanting you to come out in the masses on Tuesday and help support her and our other amazing co-authors, because we are looking to hit #1 international best-selling author status, and we need all of your help to do just that. I'm really, really looking forward to Tuesday. It's going to be fun. And to all of you, feel free to direct message Judith. She'll absolutely make sure that we'll get you plugged into exactly where you need to be, so that you don't feel like you're sitting out in left field wondering, oh, how do I plug into that? No, message her, message me. We'll make sure you have what you need. We want to see your beautiful faces there. We want to have you engaging with us through our virtual event. Absolutely. Judith, it's been a pleasure. I'm so excited that we got to come in here today and spotlight you and introduce you to all of the ladies and gentlemen that are plugging into us live and that will catch us on the replay. Is there, as we bow out of here, what would you like to say to everybody?
Buy the book. That's a
Good
good
enough for
idea.
me. That is a good idea. Get your own copy. And you can see, though, you know, when you listen to Judit, and on Tuesday, when you join our event and you get to listen to our other authors, you're just going to feel like, well, I want to know their stories. Well, you're going to have to grab a copy of their book. And
Exactly.
then you'll understand why. It's the gift that keeps on giving. And every reader, every single reader will be gifted being able to really feel like they are part of the experiences that these incredible authors are sharing in the pages.
Yep.
So definitely plug in. Judit, it's always a pleasure. I love you. All the best across the miles on this Mother's Day to you every day, really. But thank you. And to those of you, appreciate you jumping in. Samantha's given us love. Authors rock. Share your story. Yay. Oh, Tammy just hopped in. She goes, love Judit Schönwald. Yay, Tammy Williams. Oh my God, these ladies are amazing. It's so true, Judit. We're like, it's such a gift to recognize that the women, the men too, but we're talking Mother's Day, but you know, to just the incredible people that we are surrounded by. It really makes a difference, and it impacts how we show up.
That's
in
right.
our lives.
That's right.
It's an amazing gift. You're a gift. I love your artwork. Love you. For those of you, thank you for catching us. The gratitude and appreciation is extended to each and every one of you that are going to catch us on the replay. Have an amazing, amazing day. And again, Judit Schönwald, one of our incredible 18 authors and Landed for Success's first book, Untold Stories, releasing on Tuesday, May 11th, kicking off our international book launch event, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will see you there, everybody. Have an amazing day.
Bye.